or should be still existing now. Reincarnation should have happened only up to the limit of 2 crores. But since the population is increasing over the ages or as the century goes on, from where does the self germinate? Is there some source that self gets multiplied by? How this natural phenomenon is happening? Is there any logic to find out?
I'll just say this much, that this question be answered on the last day. Okay, but what I will say is that animals also have self. Population of animals is going down. Okay, that is one thing. And the other, we'll explore more about this question about germination. That is a deeper question. So I'm not going to take that question. But animal also has self. Population of animals is reducing. The kind of consciousness that a lot of people exhibit is what we can see. So you can draw your own conclusion from that. Yeah. Okay. So we can see, that this body includes brain, yeah? And whatever sensation that I am getting by the body being in contact with something external. So this external thing, it could be any of these things. So you get any of these sensations, and it is up to the self to read it or not to read it. One thing. Second thing is for the self to then instruct the body for its whatever action. So sit down is an action. All these actions, these actions. Pray, play. These are instructions that the self is giving to the body to participate in. Self is doing something and body is doing something in that. So it is time to think. You need to, yeah.
We have touch, sound, and sight, smell, and taste, all those are senses. Can mind experience all these touch, sound, sight, smell, and taste at a time?
Yeah, if we see that to understand is we are sequentially, but in living all this is, all together.
I've seen people eating food, looking at the TV, listening to mobile at a time. Sometimes driving a car with the smoking, eating doma, and then again telephone, mobile at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but is it possible?
It is.
Or it's just.
It is possible, but that the outcome of this type of activity, will be not very, is meaningful. Unless one is very clear about doing two things at the same time. But people do. Yes, it is possible. But, for example, you can find out, if you are eating food in front of TV, okay, you are likely not to have good digestion. Very common. And of course, that is a very bigger side effect. Everybody sitting in front of the TV like, like that, and not talking to each other. Yeah. So it is possible to do more than one thing. It seems to be, it's like that time division, whatever the computer does. Our brain is our brain and our mind is much faster than that. Yeah. So just to sum up, we did these 3 exercises, and we found that our need of self is very significant. Okay. We have not been paying attention to ourselves. No? So we need to find out what to do now. That is one conclusion. Second exercise, we found that most of our desires are not coming through our self-verification, and in that sense, we are only 10% swatantra, or some very small percentage of us, our living or being is swatantra. Most of it is driven by something else, either preconditioning or sensation. Okay. That second conclusion, and therefore from this we need to find out what to do. And the third thing was about the activities of the self and body. The idea of this is to be able to differentiate between self and body, that they are two different realities, and there is a coexistence of these. We can explore this for ourselves. If we don't explore it for ourselves, then it won't be real for us. It's just a set of new assumptions. So these are the three conclusions. So you can self-explore this during tea time.